Hi everyone, my name is Julie. This is Keep Calm with Books and Coffee, and today I'm going to be talking about my TBR for the mid-year reading scramble, and this is hosted by Margaret over at The Word Nerd. I will have her channel and her announcement video linked down below if you want to check them out. I definitely recommend it. I always enjoy the prompts she comes up with for these scrambles. They are super fun, and this year she has extended from a single weekend to an entire month, which is great for me because I never quite complete the board in the weekend. I'm always like scrambling to complete the scramble, so I am excited to have a little bit more time to do it this year. And I'm going to be focusing on the physical TBR board. She has several I don't want to call them bingo boards, but they are like trees of prompts that you can either try to black out or follow just one. I am following one side of one of the physical TBR options to start, and then I will probably expand into either other branches or other boards if I complete all of these, but I'm not very good at TBRs, so I'm just gonna give you the 4 and then update you later. So the very top of the board, I will like insert it here if you want to see the one I'm focusing on and get an idea of what I'm talking about. But the first prompt for this board is your shortest book. Physically, the shortest book on my TBR is Heart Haunt Havoc, and this is a horror novella that I believe has trans rep in it, and it also just sounds creepy and very interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about this, especially since the trans rights readathon a couple of months ago when this was a pretty popular pick because it's short, and I just think it looks really cool. The cover is very interesting and I definitely want to check this out. Plus the font is pretty big for a novella, so I think I'll be able to get through this pretty quickly. Then the tree that I am following is for an event, and my event is I don't know what I was quite thinking when I chose this path, but I've kind of decided that this is for a vacation that I'm going on in the middle of July, as well as for this event. So I picked up Grady Hendrix's How to Sell a Haunted House. I've heard very mixed things about this particular Grady Hendrix book since it came out earlier this year, and I've been super interested to try it. I read my first Grady Hendrix on my vacation last year when we went to the beach, so I decided that it's time to try this and take it along. So this could be swapped out for another Grady Hendrix depending on how I'm feeling when I head to the shore, but I would like to read a Grady Hendrix on the beach again this year because it was a great experience last year and I had a ton of fun with it. So we'll see how that goes. Then the next tree for me is a recent purchase, and for this I'm cheating just a tiny little bit and saying that I'm going to use Daughters of the Storm by Kim Wilkins, and this physical book is not of recent purchase for me. Actually, this is one of the oldest books on my physical TBR, but I recently purchased the audiobook so that I could try and work this into my reading a little bit better because I haven't been picking up the physical book. So I recently purchased a version of this, so I will be trying to fit this in July. Then the last one that I have in my tree is a sequel, and for this I'm choosing Sky and Breath. I keep wanting to say Earth and Breath. Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. This is enormous, but I read the first book in this series at the end of last year, and I would like to read this, and I enjoyed the first book more than I thought I would actually, and I recently picked up the audiobook of this on a sale online, so I really liked the audiobook of the first book, and I think that was what really helped me get through it. I don't know that I would have had the patience to read the physical book, but I really enjoyed the audio, so I'm gonna try the audio for this one as well. And I think this could be another one that I listen to on the beach, so lots of possible beach picks here because I have to start making my list of things that I am taking because it will change 4 times before I actually leave. But that is it for me today. That's everything I have for the reading scramble so far, and like I said, I will keep you updated. Margaret, like I said, will be linked down below along with the reading scramble if you want to check that out. I highly recommend it. It definitely helps when you have done all this mid-year content to then have a readathon that you can kind of catch up on some of your goals with. And I think that is it for everything I have to say. So if you have any thoughts or feelings about anything I said today, go ahead and let me know down below. If you want to let me know you were here, leave a dice for a scramble emoji. But thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see me again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!